Welcome to Talking Sports Live. I'm Jamie Horton, and my co-host Rob J is on his way around the corner. As soon as he gets to put this fixing his camera, he'll be right with you in a few minutes. Here at Full Moon Restaurant. There you go. I need you to join me, buddy.
I had it. I already rolling, but somebody put his finger on it and stopped it. They gonna call no names. I'm just gonna look at Bernard and whistle. It's March Madness. You feel like bracket yet?
I have not.
You have not?
I don't do that.
You don't feel like your bracket?
No, you feel like yours?
I feel like 3.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. You ever won?
No.
No.
Well, I did win an office pool.
Really?
When I first started working at the TV station, the very first one I filled out, I won.
Okay.
Which was like about $50, but I'm filling out these big ESPN brackets now.
Okay.
Trying to win.
Well,
I hadn't really been following college basketball other than Jackson State and the SWAC and all that.
Well, you know what hurt me is I had to pick against my favorite basketball team.
Who was that?
Duke. You know, I'm a Duke fan.
You don't think Duke? I got Duke winning on one of my sheets, going to win it all.
Well, who you picked on the other two?
I picked Florida and Arizona.
Possibility.
Two think Duke.
They can be iffy. You know
really?
What I'm talking about? Yeah, we got 2 starters out, so I don't know. It's just, one of them things. We have to see.
Before we get into all of that, we got into a little bit of it. We want to let you know that this show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Their motto is, let us in, we'll keep them out. 601-939-5231. For a limited time, Pennington and Trim will give all new customers 3 months of free monitoring when you mention that you heard this on Talking Sports Live. Also, Story Financial Partners, your store, your bank, with offices in Jackson Metro, Oxford, South Haven, and Memphis, Tennessee, 601-709-7777. Willie T. Abson Law Firm. Attorney Abson is considered one of Mississippi's top-rated personal injury and general super lawyers, 601-487-8839. Madcell Media and Marketing Agency is a full-service advertising and marketing agency. They offer full-circle creative and design services, from designing your new business logo and business collateral to advertising in all types of media to actionable social media posts, 601-339-2040. Richard Shaw of Dynastics Promotions, the official clothier of Talking Sports Live, 601-353-1956, and more sports management, where we give you more. 601-260-3509. Now, if you'd like to connect with us, you can hit us up on Talking Sports Live Facebook, YouTube, and X for sponsorship, advertising, program syndications, each and every Sunday night from 10 until 11. Lou WL my 35 for talk. The top two seeds on both sides got knocked out.
And who I told you, what did I say?
You said, who you say? Southern?
I think
Southern, yeah. Yes.
I said Southern is still a team to beat.
Mm-hmm.
On the boys, I said Pine, but Prairie View came out of nowhere.
I thought it'd be Valley. I just was back, and they had all these tall, lanky, big guys, and then they had Michael James, who maybe he's in the transfer portal now.
I heard.
Yeah.
Where you think he may end up?
I'll be a good addition.
A great addition, actually. Prairie View just got hot.
Yeah.
Horn is different. He's a different kind of kid. He's a very, very good basketball player. And they band together. And they Alabama A&M, Alabama A&M took another tournament and invite to another tournament.
What tournament are they? So, good luck to Don.
Apparently, Southern had other plans.
Yeah.
I told you after that Jackson State Southern is the team to beat.
Yeah.
They're very athletic. They can shoot the three, and you
on the women's side, I want to congratulate Coach Yo and Ole Miss. They made the tournament.
Yes. Fifth seed. Yes.
It was thanking the fans, you know. So congratulations.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's about who get hot, who's playing good, and then injuries. Play a significant. Beat Mississippi Valley. Remember that?
I remember that.
Barely. Coach K.
Anyway,
really, that was like I was like about 11. You know, nobody when he came on and gave Lafayette so much credit in the Valley men's basketball team.
Yeah,
and he was like, you know, quit hating on these. I mean,
one of my upsets that I'm looking at is Tennessee State.
yeah,
Tennessee State may pull the up.
they're coached by a former Duke player,
And see, the thing about it, years ago, Iowa State played an HBCU and lost. And now they got another HBCU, and history may repeat itself.
You think so?
I,
They're very athletic now.
yeah, they're very athletic.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't think a lot of people know about.
Yeah.
But those big schools, they got people, you know, doing a lot of research and all that. So
You know, I hate North Carolina.
you hate North Carolina?
You know,
They may not make it late. They may not stay in there
I
long.
hope not. You know, Duke and North Carolina can't stay. I do not like North Carolina.
Wow.
That's just by nature.
Uh-huh.
Like, you know, Duke, North Carolina, they just don't go together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're just natural enemies.
Yes. What is on? All right, stay with us now. What are you doing? All right, stay with us. When we come back, we'll take a look at more NC. What are you doing? We'll take a look at more NCAA.
Fall. You try to make sure it don't
You
go
go
down.
over there and plug something, and then we'll be back.
Hi, I'm Josh Trim with Pennington and Trimble Lawrence. It's our mission to help protect your family and your home with the latest and greatest in technology. With summer coming to an end and school starting back, now is the perfect time to do just that. Give us a call today for your free quote at 601-939-5231. Let us in, we'll keep them out.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. We take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
All right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live. We're here at Full Moon BBQ, located 1935 Main Street in Madison. Come on by and join us each and every Wednesday night here for Talking Sports Live. Jamie, we have a trivia question I want to pass out there right now.
All right, we listening.
All right, here it is. What important rule was introduced into the NBA in 1954? What important rule was introduced into the NBA in 1954? The first one who can hit us up on our book page, YouTube, and X, we will give you a $10 gift card from Full Moon BBQ.
We'll give them a clue.
Okay. Did they get?
I hope they got it.
I hope they got it.
I got another one.
Okay.
It sped up the game.
Okay. Sped up the game. All right. Okay. You can hit us up. You will be.
It should be obvious.
It should really be obvious.
Yeah.
But again, I want to say congratulations to Prairie View. They are in the play-in game. That's something I don't like, man. If you win the tournament, so they're actually trying to they playing the game to get in the tournament.
Pretty much.
So it's still the tournament.
Yeah.
Like Howard won the other night.
Yes.
Howard won to start it out.
Yes.
So congratulations to Howard. Yeah, they're playing to get in it. So in the Southern women, like you said, Southern women, they are in it, and good luck to them because they will play South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so whoever win that game against them in Sanford,
Yeah,
play
okay.
South Carolina.
Yeah. So I hope Southern does because their coach is from Mississippi.
He is.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Absolutely. But again, when you talk about the NCAA tournament, let's see. What about South Florida? They mentioned as a team that could be an upset team in this tournament.
South Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I saw them play in their conference championship. They're a pretty good basketball team. I tell you, Rob, don't be surprised with a lot of surprises this tournament because there's so much parity around the country. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a lot of parity, but when you start getting to them top seeds like a Duke or Florida or Arizona or Michigan, like you said before, then it start getting a little bit tougher because those guys got a lot of depth and they get the cream de la cream.
Yeah, and a lot of people saying Miami of Ohio, they went undefeated in their conference, and they had to play sort of like a play-in game to get in. They played up, they had to play a team to meet up with somebody else.
So they got a 16th seed or 11th seed?
It was 11th seed, yeah.
Oh man, they proved themselves.
But there were a lot of people saying that they didn't play anybody.
Yeah,
but they didn't make it. Like Charles Barkley said, they didn't make the schedule. They didn't make the schedule.
I don't agree with everything he say, but that's one thing.
You don't agree with everything he say?
No,
I don't either. Why not?
He just talking about my Lakers right now, and I'm not disagreeing with him.
What did he say?
But he just keep saying, "No, the Lakers are not contenders. The Lakers this, the Lakers that." He just hating on the Lakers. Okay, I heard you the first 1,500.
I know what you mean with him.
Yeah, they being a dead horse with the same stick. Just leave it alone. Okay, you voice your opinion, and even after we beat Houston the other night, it was still something negative. So I'm gonna see what he gonna say after we beat Houston tonight.
Well, he's that's what they like from him to him to say outlandish stuff.
Yeah, and then him and Shaq be getting into it and throwing stuff across the set to each other.
I hadn't really watched it that much with them. I'm kind of getting fed up with him. I'm not fed up. I'm kind of grown tired of it.
Like old news.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting tired of it.
Yeah.
But anyway, when there's news in the NFL, a lot of teams making moves. And what about your Saints? They signed Etienne. Now, does that mean that they're going to get rid of 41? You know, I love 41.
I know it's a possibility, but
It's a possibility.
it's a possibility.
I think 41 is way better than Etienne. I may be wrong. I don't know.
The old 41 was better than 18.
Has he slowed up?
Yeah, injuries. He's just, he's not really the same explosive player he used to. And that comes with age, of course. He's been in the league 8 years.
How long? 8 years ago.
Yeah. So, that happens. But, NTM is younger.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about these days with the NFL. But will I have Kamara and ATM and NTM? Yes.
They make a good combination, don't they?
Yeah. If you go to him and say, look, it's all about financial. Let's see, what will it take to keep you here?
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all go to the negotiating table and see what you can come some kind of common ground. Now, my thing is Cam Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wrestling with this. 37 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You want to
37?
You want to go to a youth movement, but at the end of the day, all what he has done for the Saints and put in the city of New Orleans, Rob, that's a lot of people say, well, it's a business. It may be, but it also becomes a point where it becomes a little personal. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So the Saints got Mickey Loomis and Kevin. Kevin Moore got a real hard decision to make. Mm-hmm. Now, what I do is I be like this. This is what we're gonna offer you. What you want to do?
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it. I mean, look, we understand, and I do my little pitch. If you really want to go for a Super Bowl this year, then you might need it. We trying to get ourselves in that position, but we also have to get younger. Mm-hmm. So restructure Carl Gravson contract, and we'll see. But if he leaves it, you wish him well, mm-hmm. and it's a business. Time to move on.
Do you want him to stay?
I do.
Yeah.
I think Cam got a little more gas in his tank to get 10 to 12 sacks like he say. I don't think that's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. But for him to be a disruptor, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Any other moves in free agency that you like or dislike?
I like you guys trade for Fields.
I love that.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I had a couple of guys. Oh, he's sorry.
No, he's not.
No. I'd rather have him than Gardner Minshew any day.
Well, not just that, Rob. You gotta realize Fields been with some bad teams and some bad and I ain't talking about the organization, I'm talking about teams. Mm-hmm. And the coaching staff just didn't get behind him. If you take that Chicago team right now that they got and put Fields back there, like what Williams doing, they the same kind of quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming. I know the Chiefs were talking about getting Russell Wilson.
Yes.
I was like, nah, I don't really want him.
And Fields is younger.
He's a dual threat.
Could be the fair parent to.
Yeah.
Could be.
He could be.
How old is Fields, Bernard?
He's been in the league about 5 or 6 years, so he's probably in his mid to late 20s.
Yeah, I think they said he was 26, maybe 26.
Well, in the quarterback position, that's still young.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I like that move. Let me see what else.
I tell you what I like, but I hate, but I like the Broncos getting Waddle.
Yes,
from the
very much so.
Yeah,
put them in Super Bowl contention.
Oh, absolutely. I'm like, how did they get him from everybody?
So I saw Max Crosby interview this morning.
Okay, what's that about? Are the Ravens crooks for what they did?
Yeah, I think they were wrong. I think what they did was say, I don't want to really date you. I want to date this other woman. So they dumped him and they worked out a deal with, what's his name from Kansas City? The old Saint.
Hendricks from the Bengals.
Yes.
Now, the thing, what they said that when they found out they could get Hendricks, they told the league, Crosby's knee is all messed up.
Yeah, so let me tell you what Matt Crosby said this morning. He said, he was on the little podcast, and he said, he could have told us this on our podcast. he said, well, man, when I got through and I got back to the hotel, he said, I was just really disgusted. I was disappointed. I was like, man, what in the world happened? He said his cell phone rang, and it was his doctor that performed the surgery. Then when he said, the guy that said, man, ain't no wrong with your knee.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So the Ravens just pulled a fast one?
Yeah, they pulled a fast one. He said, man, ain't nothing wrong with your knee. That's what he said.
So are the Raiders going to keep him?
I would.
Because I kind of want him to go to the Chiefs.
You do?
Oh, yeah. Well, started hitting up on Mahomes all the time.
Cam Jordan is one of the Chiefs is one of the teams that Cam Jordan is being pursued after.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you this, another thing. I think it's time for Kelsey to retire.
Yeah, you've been saying that for like.
Yes, man. Okay, the tread is worn out on your tire, Kelsey. You were great when you were with the Chiefs. You were great. You were super. You were phenomenal.
And you always appreciate it.
I always appreciate it. But watching this last year, he was dropping the ball a lot. You know, I said the same thing about what the wide receiver went to Miami. He got in trouble. Tyreek Hill. Like, when the Chiefs got rid of him, I'm like, go. He dropped more than he caught. But Kelsey, it's time, man. It's time to go. I think he's trying to stick around for another Super Bowl to redeem himself.
Yeah.
But man, just go get with your wife. Y'all go around the country.
They married.
Yeah. Well, get with your future wife. Go around the country. Lead the Chiefs alone, man.
What you saying, Tyreek Hill back?
No, absolutely not. No, sir.
What about they do?
Oh man,
Would
would I be? I might find a new team.
Well, you know, him and Mahomes are real good friends, and he said he don't have nothing against Andy Reid.
But he talked a lot of yang when he left.
He did.
He said Tua was the best quarterback he ever played with.
Yeah.
All this.
Yeah.
Then I look at both of them gone.
Yeah. Both of them with different teams.
Both of them.
And Tua got the worst end. He went to the Falcons.
All right. We're going to take another break. We'll talk NCAA basketball.
No, sir, we do not.
Okay, again, the question before we go to break is, what important rule was introduced into the NBA in 1954? And Jamie's hint is it sped up the game. And my hint is... All right, we're back in a moment. Stay with us.
What does the name Story mean to you? Our team put a lot of thought in what story means to them.
Story to me, I think of the word legacy. I think of family, I think of people, I think of relationships. I think some of my most fond memories are sitting around listening to stories, and stories from all different backgrounds, all different cultures, all different types of family relationships, professional relationships, and how those relationships kind of transcend time.
Every day we tell our story, the story of our associates, of our clients, of the communities that we serve. That's the essence of the soul of the bank, and it's why being storytellers is so compelling to us, because we've been telling our story for the last 4 years, and now we can go out and really show the market who we are.
Being able to tell the story and incorporating that in our name, to me, is a sense of pride.
It's just a continuation of the people we serve every day, and their individual stories that have made this place so special.
We are trying to change from being seen as just a commercial bank to a bank that is for anyone and everyone, because we are. And that is why we want to change to Story Financial Partners, because we want to know what your story is, what brings you to us, and how we can be a part of your story.
We're growing, we're evolving, and I see us being very successful.
The future of the bank is so bright, you need sunglasses. I mean, it's incredible.
Our future is like it is now, continues to be bright and growing, and will always go upward.
I am very excited. I see it as reading a suspenseful novel based on a true story, of course, because we've had a wonderful beginning, and where we're headed here is a to-be-continued experience. I'm excited because we should never put a period there. We should always put a comma, because there are greater things to happen with our story. To be continued.
So Talking Sports Live here at Full Moon BBQ. Rob J, Jamie Horton here this evening, and we thank you so much for listening and so much for watching us here. We were talking about the NCAA tournament. I want to touch on the Mississippi High School Girls and Boys Championships. Jamie, we look at, first of all, the girls basketball champions in Class 7A, Starkville. Mm-hmm. They beat Harrison Central.
Yes.
Did you expect that?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
All right. In Class 6A, Olive Branch Conquistadors. They beat Neshoba Central. You expected that?
I did not.
You did not?
I'm gonna tell you what I expected Neshoba Central to win.
Is that right?
But they said Olive Branch has an 8th grader who is just dynamite.
Wow, on the varsity team?
On the varsity team.
In Class 5A, the champion girl side, Laurel Golden Tornadoes, they beat Central. Did you expect? I know you didn't expect that.
I expect that.
But you know what? For Holmes to make it boys and girls,
yes,
that's amazing.
Yes.
And to make it to football,
yes, to the North State title.
That they have some talent in Holmes County.
We sure do. Remember that, people.
Wow.
It's a public service announcement. Talent.
I mean, check this out.
Holmes County.
Football, boys and girls basketball. How are they in baseball?
You know what? I think our baseball team is being reintroduced. I think this year. I think we played baseball last year.
All right. Well, we say congratulations to Holmes County for what they did. The Class 4A champion, Tishomingo County, they beat Louisville.
Yes.
You expected that?
I did. I called that.
All right. The Class 3A champs, Boonville, they're always in.
I think everybody expected that.
They beat Belmont.
Yeah.
I can't tell you about either one of those. Class 2A, East Union Urchins beat New Site. New Site is always in it.
Always in it. But I tell you what, they ran to a juggernaut in East Union.
Wow. And in Class A, Ingomar, always in it. They beat Okolona.
Yeah.
So congratulations to all of the winners on the girls' side. On the boys' side, first of all, Class 7A, Starkville beat Germantown.
Now, that one right there was a toss-up to me. So, I mean, you know, both Carlisle was a good coach. I mean, Germantown got Sam Funches. I think the better team won. It was going to be a game. I knew that, and Starkville pulled it up. But you got two great teams, both of them. Two great teams.
And on the Class A side, Class 6A side, rather, Pascagoula beat the Terry Bulldogs.
Yes. And they got a Jackson State signee, Blake Nettles, who will be playing at Jackson State next year. He's all what he's built up to be.
Yeah, and and Jackson State's going to need that to jump in the transfer portal.
And we'll talk about that.
Okay, all right. 5 champion on the boys' side. Columbus beat Holmes County Central. Just talked about Holmes having so much talent on both the boys and girls' side. I expect that either.
No.
When that game was played, it was a storm, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
it was a storm. But I tell you what, the people in Holmes County, they came and they showed out.
Mm-hmm.
Great representation, and Columbus has got a good team. But now one day he was shaking his boots, all them Holmes County folks.
He was.
He was down there shaking.
Oh, and he the deputy.
He the deputy.
It was very interesting during that Holmes County game, the boys' game.
What was interesting? Did something jump off?
Yeah,
it was very interesting.
Something jumped off.
It was very interesting.
Oh, I want to know what happened. I want to know what happened.
But now they come say, let him tell you what happened.
Did they cut up Bernard?
We just kind of had some disagreement out in the hallway, and had to go take care of it. But,
okay, so nothing really bad.
Well, we were at a basketball game, but it turned into a hair show, and it was selling hair in the hallway, so it was a lot of hair in the hallways.
Let me move on. I don't know what the hell he talking about. Okay, the Class 4A champion Morton defeated Leak Central Gators. Morton, I've been asking about Morton because they have a player on that team that's really, really good, I'm told.
Yeah, I heard he was, and he's not. I don't think he's being recruited that much, but they say he's a ball player.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
And the Class 3A champ, St. Stanislaus, they beat Quitman, the Quitman Panthers.
Now I two great teams, but St. Stanislaus is always in. And
always.
I recently found out, Rob, what they mascot was. What is that?
A Rockachaw.
A Rockachaw.
I don't know. What is a Rockachaw? Somebody that chew tobacco?
It got to be. Or a rock that like to chew it.
You know what a Rockachaw is, Bernard?
A Rockachaw.
I never really thought about it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but they do have a pretty good team. The head coach,
yes.
Dan Greaves, and their assistant coach, both of their boys, their sons play for the team. So they do have a good team.
Yeah, they got a real good team.
All right, the Class 2A champ, Northside Gators, they beat the Pelahatchie Chiefs. Northside Gators, is that a new team? That's a combined.
That's Mount Bayou and somebody up in the Delta.
It's somewhere in the Delta.
Yeah, they're good.
They're Marks.
Yeah, they're Marks. Yeah.
And Class 1A champ Calhoun City beat LaFleur County.
Yes, and LaFleur and Calhoun City played each other, I think, for the state 1A championship in football also.
Wow, how ironic is that?
How ironic is that?
Wow.
But Calhoun City got a great team. LaFleur kind of got a great team. And this is the last year of existence for, no, it's not. It's Amanda Elsie and Greenwood are combined in next year, correct, Bernard?
Yeah, it's green something in few schools that they're finna combine.
Greenwood and Amanda Elsie are finna combine.
He said green something.
Green something. What is green something?
Okay, it must be
One of the schools in the Delta.
I see it, Greenwood.
It must be Greenwood.
It would.
Okay. Greenwood, brother, I said green something.
Green something.
Okay. We were talking about the transfer portal a moment ago. And these man, listen, if you have a team or school that the player is there all 4 years, consider yourself fortunate. So Jackson State had two guys jump in the transfer portal. It was McMillan and also Jamie Mitchell Jr.
Yes.
And Mississippi Valley had a young man jump in the portal, Michael James, who is really, really, really good.
Yes.
So all of these teams jumping in. Southern Miss had their best player jump in the transfer portal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, he jumped in the transfer portal.
Could any of these players land on Lynch Street?
I think Michael James is being rumored to. I don't want to throw anything
Jump the gun.
Yeah, jump the gun. But I don't know. That would be really, really good. I would hate it for Valley because he was one of the key players on that team.
Good point.
But you know, with Deshaun Ruffin leaving, and then Mo Williams said he's trying to get another year back for Deshaun.
Yes, he's trying to get another year back from that year he lost when he was at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if he comes, what do you think of these guys jumping out in the portal like that?
It's becoming like a common thing now. It really don't surprise me anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to a point now where you just expect it. You know what I'm talking about? It's expected.
And the way McMillan played against Grambling, I mean, he really showed out.
Yeah, they're trying to chase the dollars.
Yeah.
So, you know, hey, somebody been in his ear, and, you know, hey, we'll see how it pan out. And if the kid want to go somewhere and everything, you know, hey, it's life. You just move on, and we wish him well.
Yeah. Speaking of Jackson State, what do you say about the way they finished? They just say every year at this time they have key injuries to key players.
Moson, Deshaun, and then Jason Tatum went down 2 minutes into that game against FAMU.
Yes.
To me, if Jason Tatum would have played that whole game, the score was 60-70. He's 10 points or better by himself.
Yes.
So that was truly a detriment to that team.
Yeah.
And, you know, Delisle Williams did a good job of coming there playing point guard. But, you know, you can tell he got
a really
tired.
good job.
Yeah. You can tell on those kids, he was just tired.
And like Mo said, if Jackson State hadn't played on that Tuesday, maybe things would have been better for them. You know, they finished second.
Yes. That's why it's
tied with FAMU.
Rob, that's why it's important for you to finish in them top 6.
Mm-hmm.
So you won't play till that Thursday.
Yeah.
So, you know, you playing 3 or 4 games, you know, like that before, it's a detriment to you. But apparently it wasn't to Fairview.
It was not. It was not.
But they got hot.
Did you like the fact that the SWAC took everybody, all of the teams?
Yes.
Yeah, I told the commissioner that was fine. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but it made it for an exciting tournament.
Yeah, one commentator said he didn't like that idea.
Yeah, one commentator in the SWAC, we're not going to call his name, but his initial started with Charles Edmond Alcone. Now, where's the young man who said that Deshaun told you to tell me Deshaun Ruffin wasn't nothing?
Well, he was a Collier. He said his brother was
Tommy.
Yeah,
Tommy Collier. Tommy.
He told me after the Alcorn game. He said, "This is what you do." He came onto the booth after we got through. He said, "What, Rob J?" I said, "He's in New Orleans doing the Legacy Bowl. You tell him that Tommy Collier. I'm gonna write my name down. Tommy T-O-M-M-I-E C-O-L-L-I-E. Tommy. That I said, whoa, Deshaun Ruffin there. Now, who the best player in the SWAC? Tell him, put that on the radio."
All right, let me tell you something, Tommy. Since you said all that, Deshaun has been named the SWAC Player of the Year, the HBCU Player of the Year, and the Boxer Row Player of the Year.
Yeah.
So if he ain't nothing, Tommy, how did he win all of this? Huh?
He got to be something.
He got to be something, Tommy. He got to be some kind of good basketball player to win the SWAC Player of the Year.
Yes.
The HBCU Player of the Year.
Yes. And we were there for that press conference.
Yes. And the Boxer Row Player of the Year. He got to be some kind of good, Tommy.
That was his name. I told I delivered the message.
You delivered the message.
That's right.
You delivered the
And
message.
I said, I'm sure going to give it to him.
Yeah, you gave it to me, and that's my response there, Tommy, because you told Jamie to tell me, and so since that message, that's what Deshaun has been doing. He's gonna be missed, man.
He will, but hey, you never know.
You never know. He may have another year.
With that other year, more them and the compliance people may put up a compelling case and say, look, hey, he deserves another year.
And I know you were really, really hurt. You didn't want to go out like that.
Rob, what did I tell you?
Yeah.
It really, really, really hurted me. He's a good kid. I had a chance to interview him, and we talked, on the side. And I asked him, I said, what about if you have to, leave like this? He said, look, I don't want to, but hey, it's life. You just gotta, just move on. But he's always so humble.
Yeah.
But I would have been like, they need to win.
Yeah.
But
they won the first game. They won
the first game.
They won the first.
But he was coming back we might well gonna say it now. He was coming back that Friday if they would have made it to the semifinal.
Do you think he would have been able to come back? I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Well, let me put it this way: when you had the camera, Deshaun and they was out there warming up. Deshaun was in shorts and a shirt with his boot off, shooting around.
He was.
I just didn't tell you. Yeah. So when they went back in the dressing room to change, he changed back into his.
Okay, he was testing it to see.
He was testing it to see. Okay. Now his first step probably wouldn't have been the same, but with a shooter like him, I said, what you do is don't move this spot up 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, he's a great player, man.
Yeah.
I
like where he can score.
And I told him, I said, Mo, well, I didn't call him Mo, I said, Coach, I would pay to see him play.
Yes.
I would pay to see Deshaun Ruffin play. He was just he was quick. He was a dynamic guy. He could pass. He could not only shoot, he could pass.
Yes.
So he was a super. He was one of the best players I've seen come through Jackson State.
Well, I tell you what, he's one of the best players, period, that ever came through.
Yeah.
Jackson State, and I would rank him. You got Purvis Short, not necessarily in this order. You got Lindsey Hunter.
Yeah.
You got him. 3 of the top. They're my top 3 guys in Jackson State basketball history.
Yeah. Yeah. I throw Trey Johnson in there.
And Trey, top 4.
And
if I do a top 5, I would probably throw. And I know you probably remember him, but they call him. You remember Dwayne Whitfield?
Yeah, I remember him.
Dwayne Whitfield was a freak of nature. We went to school together. He was a basketball player.
He did not like to talk.
And he was not a talker.
He did not like to talk. He was a big old boy.
He was. But I tell you, actions on that court.
Yeah.
He talked then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, congratulations to Alcorn and Valley for making the tournament. And I mean, it was just a really, really good year for SWAC basketball. A really good year. Talent all around the SWAC, man, on both the men and women's side. And one of the women on the Jackson State side, I got to say, is Pierre Noel Tachoa.
Yes.
The freshman.
Yes.
And also young lady with the glasses.
Pegues.
Who
went down with
I hated to see her go down.
And, those two, and I'm going to be on with you, Rob, and we're going to go to a break. But Pegues for the girls, Ruffin for the boys was the heartbeats.
Yeah.
And I think they ended up, kind of like, getting Jackson State women's and men's out there earlier.
Yeah. All right. We're going to take another break. Do we have a winner yet, Bernard?
Yes, we do. We'll get it on next break. After the next break.
I guess you heard that.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll be back in a minute.
You're in charge tonight.
Hi, I'm Josh Trim with Pennington & Trim Alarms. It's our mission to help protect your family and your home with the latest and greatest in technology. With summer coming to an end and school starting back, now is the perfect time to do just that. Give us a call today for your free quote at 601-939-5231. Let us in, we'll keep them out.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
All right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live. We are here at Full Moon BBQ, 1935 Main Street in Madison, Mississippi. If you'd like to connect with us, you can do so by hitting us up at Talking Sports Live, Facebook, Tube, and X for sponsorship, as-in program syndications, and digital communications group 601-218-0425 or email inspirationalcg@gmail.com. All right, before we went to break, Bernard said we had an answer to our trivia question. The question is, what important rule was introduced into the NBA in 1954? And who is our winner, Bernard?
Name is James Sanders, and he said the 24-second shot clock.
All right, that's exactly right.
Yeah, James Sanders got it.
Yeah, the NBA 24-second shot clock was adopted on April 22nd, 1954, and officially introduced for the start of the 1954-55 season, with the first game using it on October 30, 1954, devised by Syracuse Nationals owner Danny Biasone. Now, in high school basketball, do they have a 24-second?
No.
You think they need to have it?
I think they do.
I think so, too. Some teams can just hold the ball.
You remember that year when Yazoo County defeated, I think, Ripley?
Yes.
39-37. Ripley wanted to run.
Yes.
But all they did was just hold the basketball the whole game.
I don't like that.
Yeah, look, play ball. Play ball.
Actually, that's how Coach Carlisle kind of won the game.
Yes, he was the coach.
He held the ball.
The father.
Yeah, he liked doing that.
And the son did it too.
Against Germantown?
Yes.
I think with that, now these kids are going to go to college. They don't have that, they don't have you just hold the ball. It may college. I don't know.
Could not.
Yeah,
and I spoke with some of the officials for the MHS, the High School Association, and they said they want to implement in a lot of training of the scoreboard keepers to do it. Some people want it, but some people don't, because it's going to cost a lot of money to update.
How much is it going to cost?
I can't
to put it in each high school. It in some high schools don't have
the clock there.
Yes,
the physical clock.
Then it got to have.
Yes.
Okay, let me just say this. We calculated. Okay, Mississippi High School Athletic Association. We calculated how much you made this last tournament.
We sure did.
Okay, it was about $60 million
after expense.
Okay, you can get a shot clock for every school in Mississippi and in Alabama. Out of here. About that, man.
Well, Rob, I'm gonna be honest with you. To be honest with you, I mean totally. You should be able to say, well, if you don't pay for each one, say we're gonna pay a certain amount to each one towards your clock.
Yeah.
Something has to be done.
Yeah. They can do that. They can do that, man. Come on, man.
If they want to do it.
Yeah. If they want to do it. But to the NBA, I know we talked about the Lakers briefly, but the teams at the top. Is this right? The Detroit Pistons?
Is that for the East?
This
got about the Eastern Conference.
This is the East. Okay, the Pistons, the top 5 teams: Pistons, Celtics, Knicks, Cavaliers, Raptors.
Yes.
I haven't been really watching it. You know why? Because ever since it came out that these guys were doing these point shavings and all that, it threw me off. I'm like, I don't know what's real or not.
Well, let me put it this way. I think all of them point shave in each sport. Yeah, some of them just don't.
Football too?
I'm sure they do. Oh yeah. Well, let's do an evidence thing. No PI.
No what?
Against my Saints. You can't tell me that was point shaving, some kind of shaving. It showed one of those shaving cream.
Look at Sacramento.
No, let's get back to that right quick. I never really got to about that. What you think about that?
Yeah, it should have been Patriots. But
what the but?
The Saints got the ball back.
It don't matter.
They got it first in overtime.
Well, Rob, let me put it this way.
Okay.
You getting the first in overtime really don't mean diddly squat when the Rams, who had no timeouts, and if that was called, we would have had 1st and 10. No, I'm sorry. 1st and goal from our own 9-yard line. We could have ran the clock out, kicked the field goal, and we'd be in the Super Bowl.
Why didn't they call it? Did they ever say they made a mistake?
They cheated.
But I don't know. Did they cheat in front of the whole world? In front of the whole world?
In front of the whole world. Well, that was obvious.
But why would they cheat on the Saints?
Because they probably wanted the Rams to go and face the Patriots. And that's the only time I ever rooted for New England.
Did you? So from this day, you don't like the Rams?
I don't. I can't stand them.
You hate the Rams?
I can't.
Who are the teams that you hate? Your top 5 teams that you hate?
The top 5 teams.
Let's start at 5.
I really don't have a top 5.
You have a top 3?
I probably got a top 3, yeah.
Okay. Number 3 is who?
Tampa Bay.
No, you got a top 5 because you hate the Falcons, you hate the Cowboys,
Okay, yeah, let's
and
do
you hate
top
the yeah. Okay.
So I would say the Rams number 5.
Rams number 4. Jamie Horton hate teams.
Carolina Panthers.
You hate the Panthers?
Yes.
Why you hate the Panthers?
In our division.
Okay, you hate the Panthers. All right. Number 3.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
For Bay.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2.
The Atlanta Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons. And number 1.
The Dallas Cowgirls.
you hate the Dallas Cowgirls?
Put them 1 through 10.
Really?
It should have been 111 who I should have started with.
But they're not in your division. They're in your conference.
I can't stand them.
Okay. Well, my 5.
Yeah, let me write this down.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
Rob J. hate teams.
Okay. Teams I hate.
Okay, 5.
5 would be New England.
Okay.
Number 4 would be the Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo 3.
Number 3 would be let's see. I know who my
I know who your number 1 is.
3 probably would be it's not the Raiders. It's not
and that's what I don't get about why you don't like the Raiders.
Because I like the Raiders. I like the Raiders a lot.
Hey, that's who you supposed to be hating.
That's what I'm supposed to be hating.
Yeah.
3 would be who I got on there.
You got New England at 5, Buffalo at 4.
Buffalo at 4. And I'm at 3.
Yeah.
3 would be.
I would say the Jaguars because they always have your number in the playoffs.
Not really.
I don't really hate the Jaguars. I would say the Broncos.
Denver Broncos. Number 2.
2 would be. I don't really hate a lot. All these teams in the AFC that I don't like.
Yeah.
2 would be. I got New England on there.
Yeah, New England 5.
New
New England, Buffalo, Denver, and then the number 2 team. I would have wrote down the number 1.
You wrote the number 1. You wrote the number 1. Number 2 maybe. Give it to Bernard, the Jaguars. Which I don't put that on there because I don't hate the Jaguars.
Yeah, well, who you? Okay, let me ask you this question: Who you hate just as much as the number 1 team? Like the next person, next team just can't stand. And you say it's not the Raiders. Which
I just have 4. Maybe I have 4.
Buffalo.
I tell you what. Number 1, we all know who number 1 is.
Cincinnati.
I hate the everlasting gritty guts. Okay. I hate the everlasting guts.
So who else in y'all division?
San Diego and
you don't like the you like the Chargers. You don't.
I don't have an issue with the Chargers.
Okay.
San Diego. Well, I said San Diego. What are they?
LA Chargers.
Yeah. So I don't hate the Raiders. Don't hate the Chargers. I hate the Broncos.
Let's say Broncos number 2.
Broncos number 2.
You got a top 4.
Broncos number 2.
Buffalo 3,
number 3.
And New England number 4.
New England number 4.
Okay. You can't think of nobody. Them no 4.
No. Number. Let's see. 5. Let me pick that in there.
I can write down.
Who you go to? I don't hate them. So Eagles. Put the Eagles down there.
Philadelphia.
Number 5. Yes.
What Philadelphia done to
They
you?
beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and they ain't stopped talking.
I think why
they ain't stopped talking. You know, they might be up on it. Put them up there.
The Eagles. Would have been number 2.
Would have been number 2.
Okay, Philadelphia.
I forgot about them.
Yeah, Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, because I don't hate the 49ers. You know, the 49ers have never beaten Patrick Mahomes.
Never?
They have never beaten Patrick Mahomes. No, absolutely not. So, yeah, it would be the Eagles.
So you threw that back in Bernard's face? Look how you look.
Oh, I forgot. No, I wasn't really saying it for him. I really wasn't saying that for him.
Probably was, yeah, but
I was no. They came out with a list today saying all of the teams that have not beaten the Mahomes, and they said that it's the Cardinals, the Falcons, the Panthers, the Bears, the Browns, the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Saints, the Giants, the Jets, the Steelers, the 49ers. The 49ers got the worst record. They're 0-5.
Yeah.
and the Commanders.
How many times the Saints played them? 2 times?
2 times. They played them 2 times.
Okay.
But now the Saints are, of course, beating the Chiefs. They're just not with Mahomes, but that was
haven't beaten Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. But the Saints have beaten the Chiefs now.
Yes.
Yeah, they sure have.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Niners 0-5. That's surprising to me because 49ers have had some good teams when they played the Chiefs.
They did, and some good defenses too.
But I don't hate any of these teams, man, on his list. At all.
Not that one, but you hate the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes. Oh yeah, they talk too much.
Yeah.
I'm like you hate the Cowboys. They talk too much.
Profusely.
Is it if the Saints tomorrow just vanished, what team would you pick?
Like Saints moved to another city.
No. If they just vanished, if the Saints disbanded, they lose all their money. They don't have a team no more. Who would you pick as your team?
Like if I had to pick one right now.
Yes.
Rob. I'll probably switch conferences and go to the AFC and probably do the Tennessee Titans.
You do Titans? Yeah.
You know why? Because of McNair.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. But I would respect the Titans organization. Yeah. Even when we beat them when I went to that game, I even told some of the fans, I hate to do this, but I had to do it. But they was real nice up there, genuine. They shook my hand and everything, and the guy said, well, kicked our butt, might well go get drunk.
If I had to pick a team, it probably would be either the Raiders or the
Saints.
Rams. The reason I say Rams, when I would like Vince Ferragamo when they played the Steelers.
Really?
Oh, the Steelers! I forgot them. That's another one. But I forgot about them. I forgot about them.
Oh,
Put them on there. Put them on there.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's redo the list. Who 5?
Steelers.
Who 5? Still New England.
Still New England.
I have a nervous.
I forgot about the
Steelers. Is still Buffalo.
Still Buffalo.
You gonna have 6?
Okay.
3. Still Denver. I think I'm gonna move Pittsburgh up to number 2.
Yeah, put 2. Okay.
Denver.
Yeah, Denver, and then Philadelphia, and
they're tied.
All right, that's all the time. I forgot about the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I don't even see how. That's another fan base. They may talk Noah, but not that much though. They'll say a few words, but not like the Dallas Cowboys fan. They win one preseason game and they go and book Super Bowl.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Bernard. We'll see you back next week.